Hello guys, welcome back. Today I'm bringing you another Chinese build order. So my mission is to get quite a few different Chinese build orders up on YouTube and having them accessible, because I don't feel as though there's enough specific guides for the Chinese. So this one today we're looking at Chinese Archer Rush. So it's the usual Chinese start. You start off with your 6 villagers, get them straight onto sheep, research loom, and then you'll have to do a bit of force dropping with your food. It's quite a tricky build order because Chinese can be a little bit tricky, but you've got to drop off the food, and then your first villager that comes out is going to make a house and then go back over to sheep. And then as you keep dropping off food, you can start to keep producing villagers. So normally where it's best, as soon as the villager pops out, drop some food off, and then you should have enough to start the next villager. So the next 4 are coming out and going to wood, and then hopefully you'll see we'll drop off food just as this villager comes out. So I was a little bit early there. So yeah, I think you've got to do it just as they come out. So you kind of got to be sitting there ready, waiting to press that button to garrison the food. So just wait for the next couple to come out, and that's essentially all we're doing at the minute. Just keep dropping off food, keep creating villagers, and this next villager, the final one for the wood, is going to come down and should be making a house. Probably forgotten to do it, but I'll probably come back and do it in a second. So the next villager to come out is going to go and lure a boar. So you will have noticed we've actually used up 5 of the sheep, and that's just purely because you've got the extra villager on collecting the food, which you do need for Chinese because you start off without any food. There you go, you can see that house is being built there now. Next 4 villagers to come out are going to go to berries. There we go, we're going to get that boar in, and then I'll just speed up a little bit. So the final villager that comes out to the berries is also going to go and make a house and then go back to berries. So that one probably going to come down here because that's where we're going to be looking at walling up along this this edge here. So yeah, just getting a house there. So I've just sent a villager from the boar to go and lure the next boar. Then the next villager that came out once we had the 4 on the berries has gone on to the boar there as well. So then following on from that, the next 3 villagers are going to go to wood, just at the top here. Like so, come on, there we go. And as you can see, now we've got the food, the eco going. We're quite okay with food, so it's not quite as crazy as it is at the start once you get the economy going. We're going to go 3 to food, 3 to wood, and then 1 is going to come out and be a waller. So good thing with this build order is you can start walling up fairly early on, and then hopefully by the time you're well within the feudal age, you'll be fully walled, because we do add some more wallers on a little bit later on. So that's a good thing with the Chinese, because you get those extra villages, you can wall up a lot easier than you can with other civilizations. So it's a lot easier to incorporate a wall into a build order with the Chinese, so it's really good. So as you can see, they're just going out there now, getting that walled up, and the final 2 villages come out are going to go over to the wood as well, and then we should hopefully have enough food to click up. You may need to just garrison the villagers just before that villager comes out. There we go. So yeah, we're a little bit short, so we just had to garrison those villagers, and then we did have enough to click up. So from this point, we're going to send 3 from the sheep over to gold. We're going to send 1 over to wood, so that'll give us a total of 10 on wood across those 2 lumber camps. And we're going to send 3 onto the straggler tree, so just leave us with 2 on sheep at this point. We are going to send 1 of those from the straggler trees to make a barracks. Depending on where your builder is, you could potentially just get the builder to do that, but I am sending the 1 from the straggler trees to do it. So it's probably best to do that, to be fair, because then that villager can just carry on walling up and making your base nice and secure. So it's not the well, it's not too bad for walling up. It's just this massive expanse here, which hopefully you wouldn't necessarily have in some games. So then, just as we're getting towards the end of Feudal Age, I'm just starting to send another one of those straggler tree villages down towards the barracks, because we are going to be making a couple of archery ranges there as soon as we've hit the Feudal Age, like so. And the next sort of villages that are going to come out, we're going to send 4 over to gold, so we're going to go for a total of 4 on gold, 7 on gold, and as you can see, we are researching double bit axe as well at this point. The sheep villages have just gone back onto straggler trees. I mean, we'll start adding some farmers in soon, because we are going to need them. The good thing with the Chinese as well is they get that extra food on the farms as well, so you can get away with it quite easily with delaying the horse collar upgrade. So those 2 villages, they're just going off to keep walling up now, so we're going to actually have 3 villages walling at this point, which it may be a bit overkill, but we're just going to keep on getting archers out. I think once those are both done, one of them's going to go back and try and help wall this bit up, and the other one's just going to go over to wood, I think, if I remember rightly. But we are going to want to get a blacksmith down as well pretty soon, so oh, it looks like they're both, yeah, one's going to wood. Might be going to the straggler tree actually, by the look of it. And the other one's going to finish off building. So just waiting for the next 2 archers to come out. So you're going to start attacking once you've got 6. And we are getting the blacksmith up now. So once the blacksmith is up, we'll get fletching. As you can see, we're just adding farms from now on. Once we've got those 7 on gold total, we're just adding farms. So there we go, we've got the 6 archers, still able to keep making archers as well. We've got fletching coming in, and we're going forward on the attack. So the good thing about the Chinese build orders, although we're going up with, well, in this example, 24 population, it actually works out the same as going up with 22. So it's not a bad speed for an archer rush. So that's all we've got left to wall, a little bit there, which isn't too bad. Should be able to finish that off pretty quickly, and then they'll probably just go to farms, I expect. Got housed a little bit there. We'll ignore that, but at this point just keep going in, pressuring the enemy. Hopefully you've been able to get in before they've walled. Obviously this is against the AI, and AI doesn't really seem to like walling. So it's a bit different to what you would get in a normal game against a human being, but hopefully you should be able to get in and do some damage with the archers. So if you have liked this video and it's helping you learn how to play Chinese, as you can tell by all the Chinese videos I've been doing recently, I've been trying to learn them. Do give the video a like, and if you want to find out other build orders, then do check the channel out, and do consider subscribing if you don't want to miss out on any further ones. But that's it for this build order, guys. I shall see you on the next one.